Hey guys, so today's video is going to be testing new products from my Sephora haul and some other things. Test out like pretty much a full face of new products and we'll see what works, what doesn't. I want to use the Pat McGrath palette because I just honestly want to see if this is worth it for you guys. And some of these colors are really intriguing, so we might do like kind of a fun look with this. I'm gonna start there because I have a feeling that there's gonna be a shit ton of fallout. So I'm gonna do my NARS Pro Prime. This is like the best eye primer that I've ever used. This dark shade right here, and that is called Deep Shade, and I'm just gonna use it like in my crease, pretty much. I don't want it to be like too much. It's kind of like a deep color, but I think in the crease it's nice. And I'm sorry, her shadows blend out so nicely. I hear my guinea pigs. What is going on? Hold on. They can be little biatches sometimes. So I just want to make sure that everybody's getting along. Everybody loves each other. Okay, so I'm just taking this in the crease. Not too big of a deal. I love this kind of amethyst shade right here. And I want to put that all over the lid. But I don't know if I should wet the brush. Let's just see. I mean, it does pick up a lot of color. And we'll just see how this builds up. You know, this is more of like a nice wash of color. It's not, it does build though. Like it builds and there's really no fallout. That's crazy. I mean, very, very minimal fallout. I do feel like if you were to take this brush and kind of rub it, it kind of rubs the color away. You do really need to pat it. And then I'm going to take the black shade and do a hint of, like a hint in my outer V, like the smallest hint of the black. And I almost should have done this prior to the lid color because it's kind of like rubbing away the lid color and that's annoying. Okay, I'm not loving this eye color at all. Like I'm not loving, I mean, like there's fallout all over. So note to self, if you want to do an outer corner, don't use one of the shimmery shades on your lid because there is fallout all over. Okay. Ugh. I feel like this is gonna go straight to hell. I'm gonna add a little bit more color on my lid. And we'll just see how this works. I don't know. I'll add the bottom color later. I'm gonna try out this new Smashbox liner that is the Always On liner. I love the point. And we'll just see. I'm really not loving this. I'm really not loving this shadow. We'll just go with it. And this shadow does transfer big time on the liner. It does a really good job of creating a nice line. I just thought it was so pretty, but it's like everywhere and it keeps on falling out. Okay, so I actually really like this liner. I think it creates like a really nice line. Oh, I'm just not digging this eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs highliner in black and just tight line with it because everything's better with a tight line. Oh, let me clean up my shadow once again. Okay, let's try out the Superfan mascara from Smashbox. This does a good job of separating the lashes. Oh my gosh, it's like so all over the place. I'm gonna hate myself at the end of this video. Hate it. I do like this mascara though. It's not giving me like the length or the volume as of right now, but do you guys get it, like where if you use a mascara you kind of have to use it several times for like your lashes to get used to it? At least for me, like I can't just judge it by the first go around unless it's like, you know, Chanel's Le Volume mascara. That's just amazing, but the length is okay. There is glitter all down my face and I'm getting kind of annoyed. I love this. This is just okay for me. It's just okay. The palette, I just don't think it's going to be worth it. So this is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask, and it's supposed to be like an overnight mask of sorts and also just like a hydration mask, but I think somebody said you can use this as a primer. So that's what we're going to do. See how that works as a primer. It smells so good. It's very hydrating for those of you who have like dry skin. You probably would love this. I'm gonna wait just a second for this to sink in. I mean, it gives like a really nice glow. I think you're supposed to blot it off. Did I get any concealer? No. Okay, so that is kind of sunk in. I like the glow that's going on. I want to do the pore perfecting just because your girl needs a pore primer for sure, and this is like the best one, I think. Foundation. I want to show you guys the Cover FX Power Play. I'm in the shade N30, and this is like a full coverage type foundation. So we're just going to see how it works. I don't know if I'm going to need this much or not, but we'll just see how that goes at first. So I like to use it with a beauty blender. I don't know, I just feel like the beauty blender makes all foundations look so much better. And it still covers like all the redness and stuff. I'm just do a little bit more. Let's just do that. This looks so good. It really does. I mean, it kind of, I don't know, I just think it looks really good. Bring it down the neck a little bit. And breaking out, that's just great. So it kind of gives you, I would say, not a flat matte, but definitely more of like a satiny matte finish. I like this foundation. I like the way that it goes on. For sure. And then for concealer, I liked this concealer, but I don't know if I've used it and I get ready with me. I don't know. So this is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro and Light Medium. So let's use this. How amazing this goes on. I have fallout under my eye again. That's the light medium, which might be kind of yellow and dark. I'm gonna use a little bit of Well Rested to kind of lighten it up a little bit. Mix it in. I really like Well Rested. Okay, and then I'm just gonna You can see that it really is a full coverage type concealer, but I don't know, it doesn't really look like it. Sometimes with like cream concealers, I worry about creasing. All right, so covering up all that fallout. Powder, I am going to use the new Color Science Sunforgettable Broad Spectrum, but they do have some new features with this. Helps against UAV and UVB rays like pollution, blue light as well, cell phones, computers. So it provides environmental protection, which is awesome. It's very hydrating. It's antioxidant rich formula as well. Bristles are antimicrobial, so it's going to help like keep it fresh and clean as well, fresh and clean. It's also water and sweat resistant up to 80 minutes, which is amazing. And you know how much I love the old one. So this is cool because you can wear this alone under makeup or over makeup. That's how I like to wear it. And I like the finish it gives me on my face, and it's so easy to use. You just like throw it in your purse. And also with any purchase of this, you get a free Bronzing Perfector 3-in-1 face primer. So I put this on the back of my hand, and hold on, let me finish doing this and I'll tell you. I'm in the shade medium. It's come in fair, medium, tan, and deep. So I like the new features of this. Hypoallergenic, it's not going to irritate your skin or your skin or anything, but you do get, with any purchase of that, you get a free Bronzing Perfector primer, which I think is so cool. You guys have to see this. So it goes on, it's kind of whipped, and it just, look how smoothing that is. That's a lot too. So, but it does kind of, it gives you like, you can tell it kind of gives you like this nice bronzy glow, and you can use that on your face. So you do get a free one of these. I actually used this the other day and I love it. But I love these. I mean, they're so convenient. I keep one in my purse, in my car, everywhere, because you always need to reapply your sunscreen every 2 hours. Do something underneath. I'm just gonna do this color, but now I'm a little bit hesitant because of all of this fallout. But let's just try it anyway. Lash line, we'll see how that is. And then I want to try the Sun Bunny from Too Faced. It gives like a really nice, just been in the sun glow. So you look really healthy, and the glow is subtle. It's like a healthy glow. It's not something artificial and bougie. I don't know what other word to use. Mars color. Let's go with this really fun matte shade right there. Notorious. And it gives like it builds really nicely. It almost gives like a really pretty, it gives a really nice flush to the cheeks. Use this Huda Beauty, I'm gonna just Huda Beauty liner in Trendsetter. Let's see this Too Faced and Sunday Funday. Oh. I want to add this, which is Snapped. I thought that it like matches the eye. I don't want to like build it up and have it look totally whack. Pretty much like everything and suggest everything in this video. The mascara is just okay for me as of right now, and then the palette, I don't know if it's really worth the money, to be honest, but I will put the link below to the Color Science if you want to grab one of those brushes. You definitely need it heading into summer for sure. The coupon code is BRUSHFB, but I'll put link it below just so you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.